Hey there, dog lovers. Ever wondered why your furry friend does some of the weird things they do? You know, those head tilts, the tail chases, the random barks at seemingly nothing? We've all been there. Today, we're diving deep into the minds of our canine companions to decode those quirky behaviors. We're talking about the top 10 strange things your dog does and what they really mean. It's all about understanding their language, their instincts and their needs. Let's get started. You know that irresistible head tilt your dog does when you're talking to them? It's like they're trying to decipher the secrets hidden within your words. Dogs might not understand every word we say, but they're masters at reading our body language and tone. When your dog tilts their head, they're focusing on the sounds you're making, trying to pick up on familiar words or inflections. It's their way of tuning in, of showing you they're present and engaged in the conversation. It's like they're saying, "I'm listening, human, tell me more." Think about it. In the wild, dogs rely on their senses to survive. They use their hearing to detect prey, to sense danger, to communicate with their pack. So, when your dog tilts their head, they're tapping into that primal instinct. The more you talk to your dog, the more they'll learn to associate certain words and phrases with specific actions or objects. So, the next time you see that adorable head tilt, know that your dog is fully present and eager to understand the world from your perspective. We've all seen it. The dog spinning in circles, chasing their tail with relentless determination. It's amusing, it's baffling, and sometimes it's a little concerning. Sometimes it's pure, unadulterated fun. Dogs, especially puppies, are full of energy and playfulness. Chasing their tail is a way to release that pent-up energy and entertain themselves. But here's the thing, tail chasing can also be a sign of boredom or a lack of physical activity. If a dog isn't getting enough exercise, they'll find other ways to expend that energy. Now, in some cases, tail chasing can be a sign of a medical issue, like an allergy or a skin condition. If you notice your dog excessively chasing their tail, or if it seems like they're in discomfort, consult with your veterinarian. Remember, as pack leaders, it's our responsibility to provide our dogs with the physical and mental stimulation they need to thrive. A tired dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is less likely to resort to spinning in circles all day long. You're strolling through the park, enjoying a beautiful day with your furry best friend, when suddenly they stop and start munching on the grass like it's a gourmet salad. So why do our canine companions engage in this grassy snacking? Well, there are a few theories. One thought is that dogs eat grass to supplement their diet with essential nutrients. Grass contains fiber, which can aid in digestion. Another theory is that dogs eat grass to soothe an upset stomach. Just like humans might reach for ginger ale when they're feeling nauseous, dogs might instinctively turn to grass to induce vomiting. If your dog is frequently eating grass or showing other signs of gastrointestinal distress, consult with your veterinarian. But for the most part, occasional grass munching is considered normal dog behavior. It's their way of connecting with their inner wolf and finding natural remedies for minor tummy troubles. You're relaxing at home, enjoying the peace and quiet, when suddenly your dog erupts in a chorus of barks, seemingly at nothing at all. Dogs experience the world through their senses, and their senses are far more acute than ours. They can hear sounds that are inaudible to human ears and smell scents that we can't even begin to detect. So when your dog starts barking at nothing, they're likely reacting to something that's very real to them. It could be a high-pitched noise like a dog whistle that's beyond our range of hearing. It could be the faintest scent of another animal passing by outside. Or it could be subtle vibrations in the environment that we're completely oblivious to. Sometimes, barking at nothing can be a sign of anxiety or a way to get your attention. If your dog is feeling stressed or insecure, they might bark to try to alleviate their anxiety or to seek reassurance from you. The key is to observe your dog's body language and the context of their barking. You step into your backyard only to find it transformed into an archaeological dig site, courtesy of your beloved dog. Digging is as natural to dogs as wagging their tails or barking at the mailman. It's an instinct that's deeply ingrained in their DNA, passed down from their wild ancestors who relied on digging for survival. Wild dogs dig dens to create safe and secure shelters for themselves and their pups. They dig to bury bones and other valuable resources, protecting them from scavengers. And they dig to unearth prey, like rodents and other small animals that burrow underground. So when your domesticated dog starts digging up your flower beds, they're tapping into those primal instincts. The key is to provide them with appropriate outlets for their digging desires. Designate a specific area in your yard where digging is encouraged. Make it clear to your dog that this is their designated digging zone by burying toys or treats for them to find. Ever wonder why your dog seems to sniff everything on walks? This is one of the most fascinating and natural behaviors rooted in their instincts. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, much more powerful than ours. When they sniff, they're not just taking in scents, they're gathering detailed information about their environment. Think of it as their way of reading the daily newspaper. Each sniff tells them a story, who's been there, what they've been doing, and even their emotional state. It's their way of exploring and understanding the world around them. This behavior is essential for their mental stimulation and well-being. So the next time your dog stops to sniff every blade of grass or lamppost, remember they're just being a dog. Allow them the time to engage in this natural behavior, and you'll be contributing to their overall happiness and health. Have you ever wondered why your dog howls whenever they hear a siren in the distance? This behavior can be both puzzling and amusing. Howling is a deeply ingrained instinct that dates back to their wild ancestors, wolves. In the wild, howling was a way for pack members to communicate over long distances, signaling their location and coordinating activities. When your dog hears a siren, they're likely interpreting it as another dog's howl, prompting them to join in and respond. But there's more to it. Some experts believe that the pitch of sirens closely resembles the frequency of a howl, triggering an automatic response in dogs. It's their way of saying, "I hear you and I'm here too." This behavior can also be a sign of alertness and a way to express excitement or anxiety triggered by the unfamiliar sound. So, the next time your dog starts howling at a passing siren, know that they're tapping into a primal instinct. It's a fascinating glimpse into their wild heritage and a reminder of the deep-rooted behaviors that make our furry friends so unique. Embrace this quirky habit and maybe even howl along for fun. Your dog will appreciate the camaraderie. Have you ever noticed your dog leaning against you, sometimes with their whole body weight? This seemingly simple action is packed with meaning. When dogs lean on their humans, it's often a sign of trust and love. They're seeking comfort, security, and closeness. Imagine it like a warm hug from your furry friend. By leaning against you, they're showing that they feel safe in your presence and want to be close to you. But there's more to it. Leaning can also be a way for dogs to seek attention or even ask for reassurance if they're feeling anxious. It's their way of saying, "I'm here and I need you." So the next time your dog leans against you, take a moment to appreciate this gesture of affection. Give them a gentle pat or a loving word to let them know you're there for them too. This simple act can deepen the bond you share and make your dog feel even more loved and secure. Have you ever been surprised by your dog bringing you random objects like a shoe, a sock, or even a TV remote? This quirky behavior might seem puzzling at first, but it carries a lot of significance. When dogs bring you items, they are often trying to engage with you and get your attention. It's their way of saying, "Look what I found," or "Let's play." Dogs are natural foragers and retrievers, and this behavior taps into those instincts. Moreover, bringing you random objects can be a sign of affection. Just like how they might bring a toy to initiate a game of fetch, they see these items as valuable and want to share them with you. It's a gesture that says, "I trust you and want to share my world with you." In some cases, it might also be a way for dogs to show they are seeking approval or praise from their favorite human. To encourage this positive behavior, make sure to acknowledge their efforts with praise or a treat. It reinforces their actions and strengthens your bond. So the next time your dog drops a random object at your feet, take a moment to appreciate their unique way of communicating and engaging with you. This simple act can lead to more playful interactions and a deeper connection with your furry friend. Have you ever caught your dog sleeping on their back with their legs in the air, looking completely relaxed and vulnerable? This peculiar sleeping position might look strange, but it actually reveals a lot about your dog's state of mind and well-being. When a dog sleeps on their back, it indicates that they feel incredibly safe and secure in their environment. It's a sign of trust, as this position exposes their most vulnerable areas. In the wild, dogs would never sleep in such a way, as it leaves them open to potential threats. So when your dog chooses this position, it means they feel protected and at ease in their home. Additionally, sleeping on their back helps dogs regulate their body temperature. By exposing their belly, which has less fur, they can cool down more efficiently. This is especially common in warmer weather or after a playful session of zoomies. Another reason dogs might opt for this position is because it's simply comfortable for them. Just like humans, dogs have their own preferences for how they like to sleep. Some might curl up in a ball, while others find stretching out on their back to be the most relaxing. So the next time you see your dog snoozing with their legs in the air, take it as a compliment. It means they feel happy, secure, and right at home. Give them a gentle belly rub when they wake up to show them just how much you appreciate their trust and love. And there you have it. The next time your dog does something strange, you'll have a better idea of what's going on in their furry little head. Remember, dogs communicate with us through their behavior, so it's up to us to learn their language and understand their needs. By paying attention to their body language, their energy levels, and the context of their actions, we can strengthen our bond with them and create a more harmonious relationship. If you enjoyed the video, show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It truly means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.